Welcome everyone to the new AMA. Today we are with Shah from Monsters Clan, and we are on the YouTube CD5 Holders channel. So Monsters Clan will be the third AGO held on the CD5 rebranded launchpad for gaming only. First, we're gonna talk a little bit about how the AGO works and CD5 works. Then I'll let Shah introduce himself and talk a little bit about Monster Clan. So first of all, CD5 Fund is a blockchain innovation hub with a project incubator and launchpad. To be part of the AGOs, you need to hold at least 250 SFUNDs, where with whom you can participate on the ADOs. However, if you wanna get an assured allocation, you need to hold 1,000 funds because tier one is a lottery system. Then I think that's everything from my part about Seedify. So I'll let Shah introduce himself. Then we will continue. So,
Hey, thank you, George. Thank you. Hey, CD5 community. I'm Shahzaib. I'm the CEO and the co-founder of Monsters Clan. And about my background, I've been in crypto for like 6 years now, and we have worked pretty much on many projects. As of the Monsters Clan, our team has a pure crypto background, and we saw blockchain gaming industry, and we thought that let's see what new things we could introduce to the community. We researched and found out there that so many similarities were there in so many blockchain games. So we wanted to come up with something unique, and we took so many ideas of different games and creating Monsters Clan. So we are working on the whole ecosystem of Monsters Clan. We will be creating a whole new world of monsters because we want to be unique. We want to introduce so many things that no one had done before. Yeah.
Okay, so today Marcus is coming with us to the AMA, and we're just gonna ask some questions. Then we will let the community ask whatever they want, so we can understand a little bit more about Monster Clan and how it works. And before I forgot, we are then uploading the AMA to YouTube. If that's okay with you, we can continue. If not, we won't upload it. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. So we will start with questions now.
Okay, thank you very much, George, for the introduction. Welcome to the AMA, Shah.
Thank you so much
for giving us a bit of information about Monsters Clan and what it's gonna be. Later in the AMA, for everyone that's watching, we will announce a special code for the giveaway that's gonna happen. 200 BUSD in total, 20 winners. There's gonna be a Gleam link. I think that one is already shared below the video. However, you're gonna need a special code to be able to continue the Gleam, so sit tight and wait until we get through the AMA, and then maybe in roughly 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we will announce the code so you can all enter the giveaway. So about Monsters Clan, the concept seems to be really nice. So if you had to explain in a few minutes to everyone here that's watching and that's gonna watch after this AMA, when it's live, in 2 minutes, what Monsters Clan is about and why they should join the Monsters Clan community, why they should play the game, what makes it attractive, what would you tell them?
Yeah, sure. So we know that gaming industry is really, really big, and what we saw in the blockchain gaming, it's still new. People are bringing new games, new techniques, new things, or even copying some. So the inspiration of Monsters Clan, came from an old game called Tekken. I think most of us have played it, and also we took some of the idea from Clash of Clans as well. So the battle modes will be related to Tekken, and the whole ecosystem and the environment of the game will be related. We got from Clash of Clans. So if you see in our grumpy paper that we have lands where the people will create settlements, and on those settlements they will be able to breed monsters. So the whole idea of Monsters Clan is that we will be creating a whole new world of monsters, a whole kind of metaverse, because we are working on it. So you won't have a small platform to try your gaming skills. You will have a whole metaverse to try on. So
Okay,
yeah.
you talk about you got inspired by Tekken and Clash of Clans. Is there
Yeah.
any other project on the blockchain that may be similar to Monsters Clan? And why do you think Monsters Clan outstand those other projects? If there is not, then
Yeah, I personally have never seen any project like Monsters Clan. The uniqueness of the Monsters Clan is everything in it: the game mechanics, the characters, the way the game it is. So I have personally never seen something like Monsters Clan on blockchain gaming. So it's kind of unique. There are monsters games on blockchain, but nothing is like Monsters Clan, because we have different game mechanics, we have different environment for players to play.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So for the game itself, there are different battle modes. Can you explain a bit about the battle modes and the requirements to enter?
Yeah.
To participate?
Yeah. So we have first of all, we have AI mode, in which a player will be able to play against the computer. So we will create an AI mode in which the player will play against the computer, and in which we'll have 10 rounds or 10 levels. So each level a user will qualify, he will get XPs, which is a kind of a points, digital points for every player, and we will also have in-game currency such as gems and coins. If a user qualifies each level in AI mode, he will get XPs and coins. XP will help him in ranking up his profile within the game. And he will also receive coins. The coins can be utilized in many ways. The main utility of the coin is that he will have to pay the coin to enter into AI mode. So in some of the levels, we'll also reward the player with gems. Their utility is kind of different. They can be used to upgrade things. They can be used to buy something within the game. It is also a digital currency within the game, in-game currency, but it's not a token. So on some levels, we'll give him gems. But if he reaches the last level, the level 10, and still beats the AI mode, he will receive the Mons tokens. So it's kind of a play-to-earn game as well. So it's pretty entertaining and also economically good for the players.
Okay, you talked about levels. How do we level up? Like, we can only level up by tournament or by battle modes, or is there is there any other way to level up, or are there any rewards given to the player, for example, for reaching level 13 or level 15 of the account?
Are you talking about the player ranking or in the AI mode?
No, the player ranking, like the.
Yeah, of course he will receive XP points in every battle he wins, either in AI mode or in player versus player mode, or in an individual tournament or in a clan fighting mode. So we have AI mode, and then after the AI mode we will have the player versus player mode, or PvP mode. So in the PvP mode, two live users will come against each other. We are using channeling for that. Two live random users coming against each other with their monsters. They will play, they'll fight, and the winner will get the reward. So, and also I'd like to add, we do not have a bet system. For example, if Marcus and you are playing and you bet on the fight, we do not have that. There will be a specific set of prize. So on the prize could be a kind of package, some XP, some coins, some gems, maybe some tokens. So yeah, and then after that, it's in our roadmap, the tournament season, but we will not launch it in the alpha version. So in the tournament season, we will have individual players gather up and have a tournament between them, and we will have quarters and then semifinals and then finals. just like other gaming events. And then we will be, introducing a feature in the clan fighting mode where 15 to 20 users will be able to gather up and create a clan, and then we will have the clans fight with each other. So it will be a kind of clan tournament seasons, between the clans, not the individual users. So these are the 4 fight modes that we have. We will be introducing more, but it's not on our white paper yet. It's in our thoughts that how could we introduce more and more to the community. But these are the 4 battle modes that we'll be introducing.
Right, cool. Thank you. I think the clans is a new one. I didn't see that one yet. So when people have the NFTs, there's I believe an option for providing them for rent. How did you think about the rental system in a way to make it attractive for people to participate in the rental system compared to directly selling on the marketplace and take a one-time revenue?
Yeah, sure. So the renting, we have 3 things that could be rented out to other users. The first one is potion cauldron, in which you can cook potions to create monsters. The second one is laboratory. In laboratory you will process the potions and then you will get monsters, baby monsters. And about the renting part, you can rent out you can rent out an NFT to other user and still own it. It's just like a house. Like you own the house, but it's on rent. It's giving you money. So you will own the NFT, but you will also receive money from the rentee. So that's how it's worked, and it could be done, using our Monsters Clan marketplace. So it's on the owner of the NFT to set the price for the rent and for how much time he is going to rent it out to other users.
Oh, okay. About the NFTs, are there limited rentings or limited use for each NFTs?
We have utilities of each NFT. For example, a laboratory can only be used to process potions, or it can be rented out. These are the 2 utilities of a laboratory. Same goes with the potions. The Marcus was talking about that. Why shouldn't he sell it and have one-time profit or something? If he owns the NFT, he can sell it anytime. But if he rents it out, he will get a specific rent, like every time he processes the potions in a laboratory. If he rents out a laboratory.
Okay, then we're gonna talk a little bit about the island, the caves, the cauldrons, and the potions. I've seen that there are different island and cauldron, like the small, the premium, and the other one. I think, if I remember correct, there are like 4 types.
Yeah.
Is there any requirements to be bought or to be created? And what is the benefit of each one? It's like do they have a faster growth, or the potion is stronger, or something like that?
So each land comes with some basic things. It will come with a coin box, to store your coins. It will also come with a gem tree, which will be used to claim free gems after a specific time. For example, a player can claim free gems. For example, 5 free gems every 3 hours, something like this. And also it will come with a monster cave, kind of a monster hall or a house for monsters. So, and it depends on the area. We have specific yards, square yards for each land. So if someone wants to increase the number of monsters, he will need to to increase the area of its land. So he will need to buy more lands with it. So that's the the feature of islands of Monsters Islands.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So I'm going to ask you something about the monsters. I believe there's 3 of them. 2 are quite equal in level, which is the Potioner and the Fighter, as they both have a single strength. And then you have the Master. I believe it has the strength of battling and breeding, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So
So could you explain a little bit more about that?
yeah. So sure. So the potions, the potioners, they are used to create potions. You know, they are kind of to stir in the cauldron. That those two are required to create a potion. The without those two potioners, you cannot create a potion. So that's necessary. And about the fighter, the fighter monsters have only one utility. They can, you know, they just can fight into the battles. And if you talk about the master level, they can do both things. They can also help in creating potions, and can also, you know, can also fight in the battles. So every you know kind of monster has its own, you know, abilities.
Just asking a little bit more about the master. Because the master is able to do two different things, does that mean that they have half the strength of each or equal to the other ones?
Equal to the other ones, yes. Yeah, that's why they are called master monsters.
About the monsters, I suppose monsters needs to live somewhere. Like there's need of a cave, and I see that there are 4 type of caves too, like the basic, standard, premium, and super. Are those caves included on the island, or should they be minted? And also, can we add more caves once we both one for the island?
Yeah, so yes, there are 4 types of caves, and each cave has a capacity of monsters. For example, in a basic cave, there can only be 4 monsters. If a user buys 5th monster, he needs to buy a standard cave. So and also we are thinking of replacing the old cave with a new one. That's how, you know, if a user wants to buy a standard cave, we will, you know, replace the basic cave with the standard one.
So we can upgrade it like on the in-game, like there's a button that says upgrade to next level.
We are thinking of bringing that feature, yes, but for now it can be only replaced. You know,
Okay.
in the alpha version of the game, we might, you know, introduce this feature that a user can just upgrade the cave.
All right, and then the monsters have to create potions, which is done by the potioner. Could you explain us how that is done, the process of making a potion?
Yeah, so you know, there are types of cauldrons as well. So for example, if a basic cauldron, it takes a few days to create a potion. So either a user can cook a potion or he can buy it from the marketplace. So if he purchases from the marketplace, it will not take him days to create a monster. He can just buy the potion and give it to the laboratory. The laboratory then will process it and gives user the baby monster. So that's how it works. Or he can just, you know, start cooking it in the cauldron, and it may take a few days, and then process in the laboratory.
We can only have one cauldron per island, or we can have like 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, you can have as many as you want, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So okay, basically you can create a lot of potions each time, and you can then sell it or just use them, right?
You can do both. Yes, you can sell it, or you can choose it. But one potion can be created at once in one cauldron.
And those potions are for one use, or they can be used after some cooldown time.
Yeah, they can be used anytime because they will be in your inventory. You can just grab it and give it to the laboratory anytime.
But my question is there any like cooldown time? For example, I fight once, then in the next fight, if I fight in the next 5 minutes, can I use it again? Or should I
No,
wait
once.
like 10 hours?
Are you talking about the potion or the monster?
Both of them.
Yeah, monster has a cooldown period because we do not want to spam our servers. You know, a user, you know, keeps coming back and, you know, playing each time. So yeah, monsters have the cooldown period, but, you know, cauldrons you can just cook day and night.
Okay.
All right, so could you explain us a little bit about the feeding system? So, because I believe everything is related to each other. So you have the monster, which is the potioner. The potioner is create the potion in the cauldron. So what I'm saying is you need an island to hold the cave. You need a cave to hold the monster. You need to have the right monster to create a potion, but to create a potion you need to hold a cauldron. Then the potion is made. After that's finished, you need to go to the laboratory where the professor is going to help you to create the baby monster. And then after that you have to start feeding the baby monster in order to become stronger and grow up. Can you explain a little bit about how the feeding system works, like what kind of food there is for the monsters, and how does it level them up and into what directions?
Yeah, so we have some gross, very gross food for monsters, and they can be, they have their own utilities. So trust me, I cannot name them on a mainstream, but the users can go to monstersclan.com and see in the marketplace, because our marketplace is live right now. So they have their own, abilities. Some, have they increase your strength, some increase your speed, some and feeding is for a specific time. For example, you can say a baby monster needs to be fed for like 7 days, and then he will become adult, and then he can participate in the battles. The feeding is for a specific time. After the monster becomes adult, he does not need any feeding anymore.
Yeah, so I just went to your marketplace straight away to see what's going on there, but yeah, I think it's a good decision not to mention it here.
Yeah.
All right, George, you're next.
Okay, then I don't think I have much more questions about the monsters and how the NFTs works. Maybe the community will ask anything. I'm gonna talk. I want to know something about the coins and the gems. You told that there's difference between both of them.
Yeah.
What is exactly the difference? Are they both needed to progress in the game, or is just like gems accelerate the process or something like that?
Yeah, of course, you're right. The gems accelerates the process in so many things. For example, if you want to process potion, for example, a basic cauldron takes 7 days to create a potion. So if you want to accelerate it, you can just use your gems. We have not yet set a specific amount of gems that needs to be put to accelerate the cauldron. Or for example, you can say 200 gems. You can spend 200 gems on the cauldron, and it will reduce to 3 days. For example, you can say, if it's taking 7 days, it will take now after using the gems, it will take like 3 days to complete the potion.
And those gems can be both, or they only going to be given by the gem tree on the island?
They can earn gems in the AI mode and in player versus player mode as well. They can also purchase packets of gems from marketplace, and they can also get from gem tree as well for free.
Okay.
All right. So I want to ask you a few questions about the security, which is very important. You have a lot of people working on the project. You are the founder. There's other people working close to you, and then you need a team to actually build everything, developers. And a lot of people, of course, want to make sure that when they participate either in the IGO or by the Mons token after the listing date, and not only that, also as soon as they enter the game itself and they purchase NFTs, that is safe. So how have you taken care of your audits?
Yes, so our contracts have been audited already by RD auditors and Hecken. And as far as the game is concerned, the whole platform, we are taking every precaution, to give a seamless experience to our users. We have security auditors in our team as well. They will be keeping an eye on the development of the whole thing. So
okay,
yeah.
And do you have, because there's going to be different vesting periods for certain sales, have you put those vesting schedules in smart contracts, or is that going to be transferred out to people on listing day and after that manually?
Yeah, we have set it in our contract. So as you can see in the schedule, in the vesting schedule in the tokenomics, we have set it in the contract that and they will be sent automatically, like after the listing. We have a vesting schedule of 2 years.
Thanks for that. George?
Oh, I think we have lost George.
But that's okay. George, I'm just gonna take over your voice for a moment. I don't do any lip reading, but we can see you moving, but we can't hear you.
Yeah,
you can hear me?
Oh, no,
okay, sorry. I wanna ask about the in-game security. Like, how is there any possible way of cheating? And if there is, how will you prevent the cheating or griefing on the game?
Yeah, to prevent cheating or overuse of our game, we have set a success rate of 70%. If someone's success rate, winning rate is more than 70%, he cannot enter into a battle. The success rate needs to be less than 70%, to keep playing, in AI mode and in player versus player mode.
Okay, so maybe I maybe on the AI mode I like that, or on the PvP. But for example, imagine that there's like the best player on the game and he wins against everyone, but he isn't cheating. So I won't be that player. But how will that player be affected? Will he have to contact you?
No. For now, we have set this condition in our player versus player mode because we are new, because our game mechanics are different and people will need some time to have their hands good on it. So it's for initial, but we might be removing this condition in the near future.
Okay. Thanks. I think we don't have many more questions. We may ask you a little bit about the other people on your team. Can you tell us a little bit about the other people, or if there's a secret gem on the team that you haven't revealed yet?
Yeah. So I don't know all the names, but I can tell you that we have 3D artists, we have blockchain developers, we have game developers. They're all professional, and we have blockchain developer just to help the game developers, to keep things within the blockchain ecosystem. We also have our separate marketing team. We also have our finance team as well. It's a kind of a cluster that we keep ourselves connected. We do internal meetings to see the progress. We are trying our best to bring all these things that we have shown to people as soon as possible.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. I think we're done for now for our side. I believe the community has a lot of questions coming up.
Yeah, sure.
However, before we going to move on to that, we will announce the code for the Gleam giveaway. So everyone click the Gleam giveaway below the video, and you can see the code now in the I think bottom left corner would be it. Use that code to enter the giveaway. I believe it will be open for a limited time, so probably when the AMA is finished, it's gonna be another 1 hour, and then we just close it, and then we will pull the winners, 20 in total. So yeah, let's move on to the community questions, if we have any.
Or if you want to add something, Shah, you are free to add anything we haven't said.
I saw a question in the stream, but I don't know if I could answer it or not.
Yeah, sure. Answer.
If you want to figure it out yourself, just go for it straight away.
Yep. Yeah, someone asked that is there any storyline on I don't know the name, I'm sorry, but they asked that if there is a storyline of Monsters Clan, then I would say yes. There is a whole story behind Monsters Clan, and we are writing chapters for that. And as the game release is going to be on 15th of December at the end of this year, and after that we will be releasing chapters every month with the video teasers as well. So every month a new chapter will come in Monsters Clan. A new thing, a new feature will come with it within the game. So Yeah, that's what the question that the guy asked. I don't know the name, but maybe you can choose.
Okay, that's an interesting question about the potions. The grumpy paper says 2 adult monsters are needed to make a potion. Do both need to be potioners, or can it be a master and a potioner?
Yeah, yeah. He needs to be. They both need to be potioners, because without those two, you cannot go further in creating potions.
Okay. I think
Can
we have next.
Sorry, I think my mic was off. Wasn't it the case that the master can make potions as well? So can it be the potioner and the master, because the master has a double function?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Yes, that can be a combination as well.
Cool.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, one question I have from myself. Will be the game multi-platform or cross-platform?
Yeah, we are going on Polygon first, and then it might be available on BSC chain as well.
Alright, can we have that previous question back? What's the role of token in the ecosystem? Very good question. Where can users currently buy it? It's not available yet. Listing hasn't been done yet, because this AMA is before the IGOs. So yeah, can you explain a little bit about the use case, the utility of the Mons token?
So Mons tokens can be used to buy NFTs on a marketplace, and after our marketplace, the Monsters Clan official marketplace, we will also be going on other NFT marketplaces as well. So our tokens could be used there too. We'll be asking them to create our token as well. But for now, the utility of our own token is that it can be used to buy NFTs and to buy different things within the game.
Are you planning on listing all the NFTs on OpenSea?
Yeah, OpenSea and Binance NFT marketplace.
Okay. Yep.
Roberto has a question about the Polygon. Polygon is lower these days. Why did you choose that blockchain? Is there any specific reason when there's like other chains like Solana or Elrond?
No, there is no specific reason of choosing Polygon, except that they have a very good development team, and they're working on it day by day to make it more faster. And it was our development team's decision, the tech team decision to go for Polygon, because it fits us the most.
I would like to add something myself to that, to be honest. I think for the people saying that Polygon is slow, I think a lot of people are still used to Binance Smart Chain. As in Binance Smart Chain, you make a transaction, it automatically goes to 5, 6, or 7 GUI, and then your transaction goes through pretty quick. Whereas in Polygon, you have to, if you want it to be done fast, like if you go to the the standard setting of the GUI in Polygon, you can also see it's really cheap. You just have to up it a lot more. We had a game release recently, which was also launched through CD5. And if you are working on Polygon, I mean, I think the default sometimes is only 5 or 10 GUI, but it's just low. I mean, if you are on Polygon, you have to put it to 20, 30, 40, 50, and then it's fast enough, and it's still very cheap.
Yeah.
Is the graphics going to be similar to what you guys have shared in the trailer?
Yeah, I wanted to answer that. Okay, so yeah, they are going to be same, like maybe better than the teasers, but they're going to be the same. The size of monsters, the environment, because the teaser that we have released, it is not spoiling anything about Monsters Clan. It's just a teaser that how the Monsters world might look like. So yeah, it will be better than the teaser itself, because we will be releasing more and more teasers, maybe gameplays as well before the launch of alpha version of the game.
Okay, I have, if I remember correctly, is there something like augmented reality or virtual reality on the game?
Not yet, but we will be introducing in the near future. Let it be the official announcement, because we have partnered up with a metaverse. Then we'll be announcing on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can the Mons token also be used to buy gems in the game?
Yeah. Yes, they can be used to buy gems. They can be used in anything that can be done on marketplace. Mons tokens will be used in those process. Either you want to buy monsters, feeds, potions, cauldron, laboratories, gem packets, coins, or even if you rent out your NFT, you will receive the rent in our Mons tokens.
And are those prices fixed, or is just like people says how many gems or how many does the people who want to rent pay? Like, if I want to rent something, do I have to pay $5 or I have to pay what the renter says?
You will pay what the renter asks.
Okay, and for the gems package, is the same or
it's fixed.
or it will be fixed? Okay.
It will be fixed, yes.
So for the just quickly in between, for the marketplace, are there limitations of what can be sold and what can't be sold? Like coins, can they be sold? Gems, can they be sold on the marketplace? Which can be sold and which one cannot be sold?
Yeah, the in-game currencies, they cannot be sold. They can only be used. They can only be utilized within the game. The users can only sell their NFTs on marketplace. They cannot sell gems or coins or anything like that.
Alright, so we got another question. Can the reward earned to be used to save the monster life, just like other games? For that question, I would have to assume that the monster can also die.
No, but if he defeats in the game, he will go to a cooldown period. Actually, he will go to a cooldown period every time he goes into a fight.
And we can accelerate that process with the gems, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, gems can be used to accelerate any process within the game, either potion creation or in the process of monster creation in the laboratory, or it can also be you will also be able to accelerate the gem tree to create more gems for free. Using the gems. Yeah, so anything can be related to acceleration that can be done using the gems.
Okay, just another question. Will you be creating some sort of liquidity pool between Mons and gems and Mons and coins, or gems and coins, or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now next question. While in the lab, can the monster still fight or they can't? Is there any, or have you thought anything about this?
No, I don't know. In the laboratory, when the laboratory will process the potion for a specific time, the laboratory will give you a baby monster. The baby monster cannot fight. The monster needs to be adult to enter a battle, and while in the lab, he cannot fight. No.
Okay. I don't know if there's any more questions about the community, or
I would just like to add to the last part, because when you say the monsters are in the lab, so are you saying that the monsters can't be used for a battle? Let's say you're using the master in this case. So when the master is creating the potion, they can't be used for a battle. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but when the potion is finished and you bring them to
Yes.
the laboratory where they will be processed into a baby monster, is that like an instant thing, or does that take time as well?
No, if you're talking about like if a potioner, if a master level monster is creating a potion, can it be used into a fight? No, but if the potion is finished or cooked, he can then participate in a battle. while if you're talking about a monster being created in a laboratory, he cannot be used into a fight because he's not born yet. He's not been created yet. How can he be used in a battle? I would like to add before we take the next question that we will be releasing guides for users who can't understand how to play this game. We will creating small guides. We will create a whole documentation of guides. How to create
That
a
would be nice.
potion. Yeah, how to create a monster, how to fight into a battle, how to enter into a battle. We will creating small guides for everything. It will help a lot.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm gonna ask the most important question from all of the questions we had so far. How will Monsters Clan keep the game alive for the coming years, and what will keep players from leaving? Which I think currently on the blockchain, it's already a challenge to bring people to the blockchain because of the complications.
Yeah.
But I think it's even a greater challenge to keep people, because a lot of people that are choosing blockchain games now are purely in it for the money. So what do you guys do to keep the Monsters Clan game attractive for those people?
Yeah, so as I've told before, that we will be bringing new things to into the game. This will help us to keep the community connected with us, to keep the community engaged with us. You can see just by the chapters, the storyline. Every time a new chapter will come in the game, a new feature will come with it. So people will be waiting for it for the new feature to come. They will be hyped already, like something new is coming, and they will be able to use that feature every month. We will keep working on it. We'll keep working on it, and we are just bringing a small. This is nothing what we have thought of bringing to the community. The battle versions and stuff. These are very small things. I've told you that we are also working on creating a whole metaverse of Monsters Clan. People will be able to play Monsters Clan using VR. They will be the monsters themselves. Yeah. So we are working on something like this. Like, we won't let users go that easy. We'll keep them connected with us.
Okay, I think I have one last question related to this. How do you plan to update the game? Is there any update planned when the alpha is going to happen in a short time, and then the updates will be regular? Would you take care about what the community says that is broken or what is a bad thing?
Yeah, of course. So before releasing an update, we will be sharing those teasers with through teasers or through our blogs, that we are coming with this new feature. How you guys like this? We'll be taking feedback from our community as well. Through surveys, AMAs and stuff. So we keep the community as our first priority, because they are the one who will be playing the game.
That's a very nice way to thank the community.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have had this question already in the start, but how many different monsters are there in total?
Yeah, 3 for now, but we are working on more as well, because we will be bringing new things to the game. So more monsters will be required in terms of new characters with new abilities, and in terms of their utilities as well.
All right, cool. Thank you. I think we've discussed most of the things that we want to know about the Monsters Clan. I think anyone that is going to watch the AMA after this can have a real good idea about what Monsters Clan is, what it's going to be about. So for everyone watching, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the IGO is going to take place on the 14th of September on Seedify at least.
Yeah.
Because I believe the other platforms are before and after, if I'm not mistaken.
They're on the same day.
On the same day.
I don't have the link, but we have created a timeline of everything that is going to happen in the next few days. The IDO and the listing, and the sale on the marketplace as well. The users can join our announcement group on Telegram and our chat group as well. To to keep themselves updated.
Okay, and then we have the listing on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, on the Pancake Swap.
On a Pancake Swap. Do you
Yeah.
already have an estimation of the time that you want to share with us and the people that are watching the AMA later on?
No, we do not have a specific time. That will be shared, before the listing.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. So for everyone that hasn't participated yet in the giveaway, I would suggest you do it as fast as you can before we are going to take it offline. Shah, do you have any last things that you would like to share about Monsters Clan, about upcoming things, about yourself? Something you feel like, okay, I wish I mentioned that.
Yeah, I think I have explained pretty much everything, but I would like to tell the community, the CD5 community, and everyone on the stream that we are bringing something that you might have never seen before, and it's going to be great.
All right, cool. I think everyone's really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
How you're going to try to change everything. That's really awesome. George, did you like to add something?
Yeah, I just want to add, I want to say thank you for everyone coming to watch and join us, and also to the 4 people behind the cameras doing everything this for us. And also, if you like the channel and subscribe to the CD5 HODLers to keep you updated for the next AMAs and everything we do. So just come and join us.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for that, George. Thank you, Shah, for being here tonight. Hopefully we can do another AMA in the future, perhaps also with some other people from your team. Thank you, George, for being here. In the background there is Safir. Everyone knows him. One day he will show his face. Thank you for helping us in the background. And yeah, everyone have a good time. Good luck with everything. And if you're going to play Monsters Clan, I wish you a lot of fun, all of you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.